Hi, thanks for joining me. This is Dick Moran with Consumers First Mortgage, bringing you another Consumer's Moment. Pardon me while I refer to some notes. I've got a lot of information here, a little bit about appraisals and then foreclosures and delinquencies here in the state. The Fannie Mae Loan Quality Initiative, beginning on September 1st of 2011, appraisers are going to have to code their appraisal reports differently. They'll start using these new codes in September, as I said, and then in December, actually that data will be collected. And then in March of next year, the data will be reviewed and the appraisal will get a pass or fail reading, and has to be a pass in order for it to be used in the conjunction with a loan, as you might expect. So there's some changes on the horizon. The kinds of things that are going to change are the coding, same information but just the language or the coding that the appraiser uses for things such as days on the market, if the sales contract was analyzed, if the property view is beneficial, neutral, or a detriment to the value of the property, go figure. The number of bathrooms in the property, full, half, and three-quarter baths will be counted, but a quarter bathroom will not be counted in the equation. The type of financing and the type of sale, whether it's a court-ordered sale, a short sale, arm's length, and so forth. And then, of course, financing will be Fannie Mae conventional, rural development, FHA, and so forth. The appraiser is going to be required to make a holistic determination of condition of the property and quality of the property. The higher the number assigned, the worse the condition or quality associated with it. A C6, which is the highest, is not good at all. That addresses structural soundness and safety issues with the property, and those have to be addressed before the property will be allowed to close, or the loan will be allowed to close. I can see these things as delaying loan processing times as the new codes are absorbed and learned, and as their application becomes standardized, as we look from lender to lender and their review of those types of numerical and coding differences between one appraiser and another. As it relates to delinquencies in the state of Maine, Maine's delinquency ratio dropped from 8.21% to 7.27% from the fourth quarter to the first quarter of this year. The inventory of foreclosure properties, which are those properties in process, went up actually 5.48 from 5.27% here in the state of Maine. To grasp the numbers, because we deal often in statistics and percentages, of the 8.26% of the equals 13,500 homeowners of the 157,000 mortgage properties here in the state of Maine. Maine ranks 27th in past due loans, 12th in serious delinquent loans, and 5th in foreclosure inventory, slightly behind our leading states of Florida and Nevada. That's not good news. Defaults by county are very interesting. York County consistently leads the way and has over the last 2 years of study. All in all, in 2010, there were 1,307 foreclosure filings in York County alone. And in the first quarter of 2011, there were 236 filings in York County alone. Most interesting is, though, in all of Maine, in July of 2011, there were 4,016 delinquency notices sent to consumers on their mortgages. What happens when that occurs is the state of Maine's Bureau of Consumer Credit Protection steps in as well and sends out a pre-foreclosure packet of information to the homeowner, advising them of steps they can take to remedy the situation or mitigate the damages to their credit in the foreclosure should it proceed. This is not good information for the state of Maine, not at all. But what is good information, and what I'd like to leave you with today, is that rates are still in the very low 4s on a 30-year fixed rate financing. They're in the mid-3s for 15-year financing on the conventional loans, and in the low 5s for the jumbos. Now is as good a time as there will ever be to finance or refinance real estate in Maine. This is Dick Moran again with Consumers First Mortgage. Thanks for tuning in, and let's talk soon.